Well, I've been blessed over the years to be associated with some good companies. And at 55 years old and being in the game for over 30 years, you start looking at different reasons why you choose a company to work with. And foremost for me, it's still people. You know, as good as the company can be, if the people aren't people that you enjoy working with, then it's not going to work. At this level, service. Service, and for me, at this stage of the game, it was, who can I find that can help me grow the sport at the grassroots? Well, through the Olympic tour, every damn place I went, when we performed, there was this Mizuno truck, and I kept watching that and watching that and watching that, and it had a beautiful face on it, Jenny Finch and Natasha, but I was impressed, that this was a company that wasn't just giving lip service. This wasn't a company that would say, here's our product, and then next thing you know, you don't get the service, you don't get the constant contact and the opportunity to be a part of the evaluation process for products. And believe me, Mizuno is by far the best that I've worked with at this level. I wanted someone that, number one, was committed to fast pitch softball, that was committed to the female athlete, and that was willing to put their money where their mouth was and help grow this sport. And I think Mizuno has done a tremendous job. I used a Mizuno glove when I played in high school. XPG3, I think, is the glove back then. I knew they had great gloves, but to be honest with you, I was kind of waiting because I've known Larry for a long time, and he's a big part of my decision. I had an opportunity to meet a lot of the brass at Mizuno early on when I was trying to make a decision, and really enjoyed their upfront honesty, pride in what they do. And then I know the Japanese, if they're going to do things, they're going to do it right. You think about baseball, you think about the Japanese, I mean, you can't go wrong with their gloves. The biggest thing that was holding me out, to tell you the truth, was a bat. I competed against Japan in the Olympic Games, and yeah, they had a few bats that worked pretty good. We had a few kids swinging the bats, but I wasn't really totally impressed until this go-around. And when I had to make a decision, I want you to know I'm going to make a decision based on what I feel is best for our athletes to perform, foremost. And I gave our kids an opportunity to swing the bat. They loved the bat. And I knew darn well that we were going to get great service. I knew darn well that they were committed to fast pitch softball. They're committed to growing the sport. And so it's been a win-win for me. I've been very, very excited to have this opportunity to work with a company that I really feel is in the forefront of fast pitch softball. And, the Frenzy 4 is a great example. Great bat, great feel. The one thing I like about it, I think the one thing that I was looking for is maybe a larger sweet spot, because in softball sometimes you do have a lot of mishits. This bat right here, I think, performs as well as any bat that I've ever had my hands on. And I know, brought it out to the girls, they loved it. There wasn't a thing, there wasn't a negative comment about the bat. So when you bring it out to 20 kids, they swing the bat, and you don't get a negative comment, you got something good. And so we're excited to get our hands on this. I think it's going to be a tremendous product for Mizuno for a long time. But I've just been impressed with everything. We need to grow the sport. And I think the sport's at a crossroads right now. Whether the Olympics, not being in the Olympic Games right now, trying to get the pro league going, the college game is healthy right now, and television is behind that. But really, what does it all come down to is the grassroots. What can we do to help, get Mizuno product in the hands of every kid in this country? I mean, that's my goal. That's my vision. And I think Mizuno was the company, the right company, that it was willing to say, you know what, we're with you. and we're going to do everything we can. So now it's up to us just to go out and do a good job with the product and spread the good news.